In Matthew 22, Jesus is asked the question, what is the greatest commandment in the law? And Jesus responds and says, thou shalt love the Lord your God with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your mind. It makes you wonder, though, why did Jesus mention the heart first? He could have mentioned the mind, he could have mentioned the soul, but he first mentions the heart. Why do you think that is? Well, I believe that we cannot love the Lord with all of our minds and souls until we have learned and committed to loving him with all of our hearts. Now, the heart is mentioned over 1,000 times in scripture, so God considers the heart to be very important, not just spiritually, but not just physically, but spiritually as well. And so, why does Jesus mention the heart first? I want to illustrate that by telling you a story. It's a story of a pastor who had the honor and the privilege of watching one of his fellow members get open heart surgery. So after the surgeon fixes the heart and puts it back in, he massages the heart and tries to get it to beat again, but it doesn't work. And so he tries again and again and again. He even goes to using different aggressive treatments just to get the heart to beat again, but it doesn't work. And so finally the surgeon takes off his mask, kneels down beside the patient, and whispers in her ear, your surgery was a success. Now tell your heart to beat again. And instantly, the heart started beating. Now, what does that story have to do with the heart? Well, our hearts have been broken and damaged by sin. And we cannot fix our hearts by ourselves. There is nothing in this world that can fix our heart. And so we need a spiritual heart surgery. I'm reminded of the words in Psalm 51 and verse 17, where David says, a broken and contrite heart, O God, thou wilt not despise. So if you were in that place where you have a broken and contrite heart, then you are the perfect candidate for such a spiritual surgery. And there is a reason that Jesus is called the great physician, because he is the embodiment of Jehovah Rapha, the Lord who heals. In any condition that your heart is in, you can bring it to Christ. He can and will heal it. Heal it from the brokenness of sin, from the damage of sin that has been done to it, so that you can learn and commit to loving Jesus with all of your heart, with all of your soul, and with all of your mind.